Welcome to TCSN, and today for our world news we have Wikipedia on getting banned, because Wikipedia has had daily banned citizens of the daily news after editors of the online encyclopedia conclude Wednesday that the British Taliban is generally unreliable. The decisions came after a spirited years-long debate over the Daily Mail's credibility. Among Wikipedia's active community of the editors, the editors explained Wednesday that the decision stemmed from the Daily Mail's reputation for poor fact-checking and sensitivity and flat-out fabrication. As a result, the Daily Mail is online offshot has been generally prohibited as a reference on Wikipedia, especially when other more reliable sources exist. The editors reclaim installing an editor filter that will warn editors attempting to use the Daily Mail as a reference. They also encourage the volunteers to review the thousands of Daily Mail citizens already on Wikipedia and to replace them as appropriately.
Imagine your team in football being up by 25 points in the championship and the other team come back from it and win. That's what happened in the Super Bowl. The Falcons choked a 25-point lead to the Patriots. It was the Falcons' second Super Bowl appearance and the Patriots' ninth Super Bowl experience. So the Patriots was more experienced in the Super Bowl. It was the biggest comeback in Super Bowl history. The GOAT, a.k.a. Tom Brady, led his team for the winning drive and the win and was MVP for the Super Bowl. The viewership of this was 14.4 million people on NBC. This means Tom Brady is the greatest QB ever in history. Tom Brady now has 5 Super Bowl rings, and now 5 for 7 in Super Bowl. Just remember, don't let your team in football in the championship to lose by a 25-point comeback. And who's your pick for the next Super Bowl?
Have you ever been through an experience where it's so stressful and when it's over you get to take a deep breath and thankful that it's over? That's what Purdue's basketball team got to do last night in Bloomington when they won their game against Indiana University. The Boilermakers came away with a suspected win last night. Before the game, it was in Purdue's favor, but both teams played well. In the end, the score was 69-64, which turned out to be actually a very close game. Currently, Purdue is ranked 16th in the nation, ahead of high-ranking teams like Duke, Butler, and Florida State. This game takes Purdue's score up to 20 wins and 5 losses. Even though this was a big victory for the Boilermakers, but it was a small victory compared to the rest of the season they have ahead of them and all the teams they have to face until they make it to the championship. Now to Deandra with Science and Tech.
A team of engineers from MIT has developed a transparent gel-based robot that may one day help in surgical operations and invade underwater detection. Engineers at MIT have fabricated transparent gel-based robots that move when water is pumped in and out of them. Robots can perform fast tasks, including kicking a ball underwater and grabbing and releasing a real live fish. The robots are made entirely of hydrogel. Hydrogel is a strong rubbery substance that's composed mostly of water. Each robot is assembled of hollow, precisely designed hydrogel structures connected to rubbery tubes. So don't be surprised if you see a robot taking a dip. Now on to Gabby with good news.
Ivy the cat has gotten lots of recognition for her heroic actions after saving her next-door neighbor. In Manitoulin Island, Ontario, Ivy's owner, Mary Johnston, was relaxing in her living room when Ivy started acting strange. Ivy's behavior consisted of meowing and jumping back and forth from the window to the couch. When Ivy caught Mary's attention, she started hearing other sounds, but this time coming from outside. Thinking the ruckus is coming from her cat, she follows the sound out to her neighbor's yard where she finds her neighbor, Eric Russell, hanging from the ceiling by his arm. Before this incident, Eric was trying to fix his garage door spring when it decided to break, trapping his arm. Mary calls Eric's wife, Betty, to dial 911. Eric had heavy damages caused to his arm. but luckily, if he had been hanging any longer, he would have lost his arm entirely. Mary remembered that cats have much better hearing than humans, so Mary thought that the scene where she was jumping back and forth must have been something she heard that was strange, so Mary suspected that Ivy was trying to get her attention. After this, Ivy was reportedly been nominated for the Purina Animal Hall of Fame by a local newspaper for her rescue.